Well, I don't think I'm going to make an NBA prediction video. A lot of people don't really like the NBA that watch my channel, but if I had to pick a team, it's a team I really like. I'd probably pick the team with the best NBA record. I got to pick the Utah Jazz, man. I think they're going to win it all, probably. I'll tell you why I love the Utah Jazz. I'm primarily a Bulls fan, but the Jazz have a super passionate fan base. They've never won a title, and they've got a really good team. They got Donovan Mitchell, who I've loved ever since he was at Louisville. And I've always liked the Jazz. I love their passionate fan base, and I love how they play as a team. They don't really have a superstar, but they play as a team. They pass the ball. They get bench scoring. They have the depth. I love teams like that. They remind me of the Tampa Bay Rays, and they went out and they lost the first game to Memphis in the first round, but proceeded to win four straight. I told all my friends who are Clippers fans, I have a lot of them. I said Jazz in four, and they win the first two in Utah. And they're all looking at me like, yeah, man, you're probably going to be right. The Clippers, they just don't have it. This is a team that always chokes in the second round. I mean, what have the Clippers never won a second round series? Never won a second round series. And the Jazz are just riding hot. And Donovan Mitchell's producing really well. And this is going to be a pretty easy series. Looks like they're going to probably play the Suns in the second round, should the Suns finish off the Nuggets, because, I mean, they're about to sweep them. So the Jazz firing on all cylinders. Really excited to see this playoff run continue, and hopefully I can prove a lot of my NBA fans, my friends who are NBA fans, hopefully I can prove them wrong and show that I know basketball, and they all laughed at me when I said that the Jazz are going to win. But you know what? It is looking good right now. Okay, the trip to LA did not go according to plan. The Clippers ended up winning games 3 and 4. But you know what? Kawhi Leonard, that injury-prone man, got hurt again. He's going to be out the rest of the series. You just got to win 2 of the next 3 without Kawhi Leonard, and you're at home for 2 of those 3 games. Go ahead and get it done. You can do this. This is just a minor setback. What was that? Come on, you let Pandemic P drop 37. You let Marcus Morris drop 25. Come on. They only had 13 bench points. I mean, come on, no Kawhi. You know, for a team that was 31-5 at home, he sure as hell didn't look like it. What a disappointing performance. You got 2 more games, but you're going to have to win both of them. The next one in LA, you're going to need to show up. I mean, this is not looking good, Utah. You're going to need to show up in game 6. Now that is what I'm talking about. A 25-point lead at the start of the second half. You're all over them. You're holding PG in check. I mean, this has just been a terrific half of basketball. I'm playing as a complete team. Outscored them 39-19 in the second quarter. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Just hold on to this. This is easy, and then prepare for a game 7 in Utah. But if you play like this, it should be no problem. No problem whatsoever. This game is on lockdown. Another Clippers choke is incoming. What in the wide world of hell was that second half? That was one of the most pitiful halves of basketball I've ever seen in my entire life. You just surrendered a 25-point lead you went from up 25 to up 3 at the end of the first quarter, and then they proceeded to outscore you by 15 in the fourth quarter. You let Terrence Mann drop 39. You let Nick Batum hit clutch threes all over you in that fourth quarter, like this one. There it is. The Utah Jazz are now under an elite list of teams under the category "We are cursed and there's nothing we can do about it." And what makes this even worse is you lost to another team on that list. You lost to a team that couldn't get past the second round, and they did it without their best player. You blew a 3-1 lead in the bubble to the Nuggets. I mean, you've had great teams before. You had John Stockton, Karl Malone. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much talent Utah has. 31-5 at home. Nope, doesn't matter. Dropped a key game 5 at home. And this is exactly why the Utah Jazz are cursed and will never win anything in their entire existence. Congrats, Utah.
Jordan a drive. Hangs, fires, yes! The Bulls lead 87-86.
Michael Jordan with 45 points.